Hey, this is Adam Huxema from Projection Hub, and today I have a set of projections from a client that was looking to raise an initial round of funding around $5 million in order to start up a manufacturing company that was going to be making some sort of scooter or ATV type unit. And so this kind of 2-year projection that they had put together was really what was going to be required to help them produce that first run of 1,000 units over a couple of years. And so what they were looking from us is just to take a look at their projections kind of before they go out and present this to potential investors. Wanted us to take a look and provide some feedback, and so that's kind of what I'm going to do here. The first thing I noticed here is one, we've got just 2 years of projections, but typically, so this isn't really an income statement. Typically, at the top of an income statement, you would have revenue. And we start off in row 3 here with expenditures. So we're going straight into expenses, and that's probably because in the first couple of years, maybe they're assuming they're not going to have any revenue. They're going to be pre-revenue as they get started building up their business here and doing this first manufacturing run. So yeah, I'm seeing the operating expenses. I mean, these look like they make some sense. You've got legal and accounting. You've got payroll, and okay. So I like this column over here that does have some notes in some of the rows. At least it has some notes that gives you some idea of what these categories are for. You've got travel expenses. Then you've got your manufacturing budget. So it looks like they're saying basically $1,000 of manufacturing cost per 1,000 units. So this is for the first 1,000 units, it looks like. And then they've got their sales and marketing here with a total funds needed. Not sure what the difference is here between 12 and 18 months. But regardless, it looks like over here, it looks like essentially over the 2 years, they need $5.2 million to be able to do this. Now, just, looking at this from an investor perspective, if this was sent to me and that's what, what this client asked for feedback on, what an investor would think if this was sent. So I guess first off, if you're looking for $5 million in investment, at some point I need to understand what the revenue model is or could be. Like I have no idea. Maybe they don't intend to even. It may take them 2 full years to get production of the units. So maybe it's year 3 really when they start selling. But we don't see any of that. We don't know. And so I don't even know what price they would sell these units at. I know what it's going to cost, about $1,000, but how much would someone be willing to pay for one of these units? So giving me some idea of what my gross profit margin could be would give me some idea of is this a worthwhile investment? Is there any upside? I have no idea in this setup right here. I think that's really, the main thing is that there's a lot we don't know about the sales piece. The sales and marketing efforts, I don't know how they're planning to sell. Looks like some social media, events, doing demos, social media platforms. So again, they should be doing all those things in order to drive sales. So as an investor looking at this, I need to have some understanding of what that sales model is going to look like, and then I can, from there, kind of make my own assumptions or projections as an investor in this model just isn't helping me do that. So there's a good base here, and I think what would be helpful, and we have a template that is really set up for a manufacturing company. You could plug in a lot of this data, and it would come also with the ability to add a revenue model so that you can have a projected income statement, cash flow statement, and balance sheet all integrated and put together for you. And I think that would really help this model get closer to being investor ready. So I'll put a link to that template in the description of this video, and feel free to take a look at that. And again, if you have any questions, or if you have some projections you'd like us to take a look at before you send them out to investors, I can just give you some brief feedback like this. I'd be happy to do that. Just email support@projectionhub.com, and we will see you there. All right, thanks.